Hey, what's up guys? It's King Fusion. Welcome back to more Super Mario RPG. In the last episode, we actually made it back to Mushroom Kingdom after taking out Krocko at Bandit's Way. And we also have Mallow to join our party. So that's actually really nice. Also, also during the last episode, Mushroom Kingdom is being invaded by the Shysters. So we had to get rid of some that were throughout these houses first. And now in this episode, we're gonna save the Mushroom Kingdom in this area. Starting things off, as I was saying, yeah, there are Shysters everywhere in this area. So we are gonna not help that Toad out yet. Okay, so remember what I said about having a second chance for this? Yeah, this is the only two chances you get. Anyhow, we're gonna go over in here, or bleh, we're gonna go over here and get this thing.
Never mind that. Guess what I found? It's a gold coin. A gold coin is all mine. Oh, I found this in the cellar. Here, you can have it.
Yes. Yes, we got a wake-up pin called. That prevents us from mute and, well, let's see. Yeah, mute and sleep. So, yeah, we're gonna put that on Mallow right now. Anyway, let's see. How am I looking at items? Yeah, we're fine. I was almost there.
You're in one piece. Thanks, Mario, of course. Thank you, Mario again. Did I ever take you enough? Oh no, the Chancellor's still in the throne room. What? It's terrible. Well, the Mario around, we're safe, right?
Yes, you are.
There we go. Now wait it. Hang on just a minute. Princesses, the princess will be happy to know you have something of hers.
Yes, we got a flower tab. Also, this is Toad's, or Pizza's grandma. You may not sleep in the princess's bed. I mean, no matters. She's our free healer, I guess. I don't know where she got the magic from. All right, we're gonna save right there, just in case I screw up on my recording. Give me a sec. All right. Hopefully that is actually less echoey than usual. All right, we got Mallow to level up. All right. Yeah, let's give it some more magic. All right. I'm gonna battle a couple more enemies to have Mario level up, so I'll be right back. Finally, we got Mario to level up for Peach's sake. Yeah, we'll give him a little more magic. All right, now we're gonna take on the boss of this area. Where do you think everyone went? Well, gang, it looks like we have ourselves a new home. Bounce around all day long, and there's no one here who can stand in our way. Yeah, let's bounce it out of the way. Yeah, right. Not so fast, pal. Look at him, getting him a bounce. Joke's on you, I can't even jump. Listen up, gang. These guys are gonna put a stop in our party. Are we happy about this? ClayMorton, huh? In the Super Nintendo version, his name was actually Mack. You're asking for it. Oh, you're gonna get it. You picked the wrong people not to bounce with, bub. How about a fat lip to go with that ugly mustache? For boss time! Against ClayMorton, aka Mack. Starting to think us off. Oh, I am such an idiot. I forgot to heal my FP. Well, here's how we do our Toad Assist. It's always going to be Mario to time this, because there are certain elements that can help raise your stats and stuff. Yes! No, wait, no! Trat. I was actually the wrong one. I wanted to get the the flower to fully restore my FP. I think I'm gonna have Mario be the healer for HP restriction while we have Mallow doing Thunderbolt. So, ClayMorton! He's a bit of a powerhouse, but he's susceptible to lightning. 480 HP, and he only has a couple flame attacks and a physical attack. So, if I can actually find what his moves are, I guess not. Oh well, not gonna worry about it. We're gonna stun him again. Flame Wall is the strongest magic move, but it's not that easy. Bam! 100 damage! Jeez! Also, that's one of his least devastating moves. But since we're buffed up, yeah, this makes it easier. 80. Yeah, he's gonna go down. Because normally I've won this without taking damage. It's kind of funny. And normally he would endlessly summon his bodyguards. And he did not do jack squad for me. So it's giving us a couple damage. And there's our first... Oh, that was a power star. No! Our first star piece. I was trying to go high for you guys. I'm so stupid. Just tuning up my mic a little, but I'm probably gonna have to tune it down actually. This is not good. This is not good. The mustachioed one is strong. Strong, yes. We must warn the boss. Come on. Gee, I wonder what boss you're talking about. Trying to leave and go out the door. He's gonna stop us, but let's just talk to him. Gracious. Oh, it's you, Mario. What a relief. Once again, Mario to the rescue. What? Who were those?
Sir, thank goodness you're alright. Mario, sir, it's you who got through all of this. We all must see you.
Where's the princess? Now this. It's just too much to bear. Mario, how about we go ask my grandpa for help? He knows everything. Excuse me, but who are you? Oh, hi. My name is Mallow. I'm from Temple Pond. Yeah, right. No, I don't want to rescue the princess. I'm kidding. You were finishing your errand to get your coin back from Croco? Duh. Alright, moving on to the Kero sewers. Before we move on, there's one thing we need to do before we continue our adventure. That's not what I had in mind. Oh well, that game. Alright, now that we have our first star piece, we're gonna go to the item shop again. Yeah, we couldn't have done this before if we just did Croco, because yeah, we need this for the cricket pie for its coin. Let's see what else we can get. I think I'm gonna get a few more of these because we'll need that. These are not gonna be mandatory until later, but we'll need probably just a few more of those. Yeah. Anyway, moving onward. Yeah, the first time when I did this LP, guys, oh my god, you guys are not gonna believe this. There was a lot of things I had to do off screen, and I was like trying to see if I was supposed to go to Croco, and I was like, oh, how the hell did I make this one appear? So yeah, it was kind of stupid if you know what I mean. Well, remember that name for later, guys. Welcome to the Kero sewers. There is a majority of enemies that we're bound to fight. Alright, I'm gonna stay right there just in case if I had to start that episode over if my thing gets corrupted, which I hope and pray it does not happen. Anywho, this is kind of like a maze, guys. So a lot of enemies, and I believe we're overpowered. Going down there is where we need to go, but I want to see what else I can do. Okay, this is where I need to go. Yes, inside here is a mini boss. Oh, what? This guy is a bit tough. He drops a flower jar and he does a bit of a weird mixed variety of attacks. I, for one, am gonna have Mallow defend. This thing is literally weak against jump. He does take a lot of damage from this. Also, some of these box boy enemies that I'm gonna name them, they do have a strong physical attack called the Carnicus. In case y'all want to know, that thing does a lot more damage than your max HP because it could go over it and insta-kill you somehow. In the Super Nintendo version, you couldn't. Alright, I'm gonna equip that to Mario because, wait, don't want him to get hit by that. Because later, coming up is when we'll probably get transformed. We have a couple new enemies here, Red Funk and Shadows. These guys, as what you saw, they can inflict poison. The Shadow can inflict fear on us. And somehow trying to mute us too, but since we got poison, yeah, this is why it always defaults to Mario to on target instead of your ally. I mean, you can still heal your allies off with that, but still, the arrow always defaults to Mario. There it is. This is actually a fear status ailment, but there are some others that we'll get into later that will be mute. So those mute gradually or prevent. No, sorry, I can't talk. The mute status prevents you from using your specials, but poison, on the other hand, just gradually lets you take damage from turn to turn, depending on who gets inflicted. There are some status ailments that we'll get into later, but for right now, we're about to get into my favorite boss of all time. I want to actually not fight these guys, but get up here. Because there's a couple chests that I want to get. No, that's the wrong angle, dude. Come on. Okay. There we go. Finally. Okay. Now I want to get into a battle with this new enemy. A boo. Yeah, these things also inflict fear on us, just like the shadows do. With the scream. These things are a little tough if you're not overpowered. You can take about 2 or 3 turns to take out if you don't strategize yourself. We also saw that one of these boosts was actually a special, which is a tough thing that we first encountered last episode. So, yeah, we gotta get through this fast. Alright, I guess I'll battle a few enemies and then, I think I'll blow them in the next episode. Wow. See how you deal with this. Oh wow, they resist that. Wow, cringe. Okay. Now, of course, we can't guard that. Nah. I mean, the first down is not that bad, unless if you take a heavy amount of damage, which lowers all your stats. That is a bad thing, actually. Alright, oh, dang nabbit! Well, I mean, we created a shortcut up there, but that wasn't what I was intending to do to fall down. You know what? Let's battle this enemy real quick before we get over here. We have a new enemy, Cheap Teats. things always have one physical move. How stupid is that? All they do is just attack you physically. What gives, game? As I was saying before we fell down, we made it. Okay, through this pipe is where Bloom is. However, we're not. Well. No, we're not gonna take him out because I'm out of time. Anywho, next time on Super Mario RPG, we're gonna take on Bloom and see where else it takes us to Tadpole Pond. See you guys then.